Here's an interesting question. What to do with the Robb Elementary School? And CNN went through the most recent of these big tragedies at schools to say, well, what exactly have others done? The president had already spoken of the potential of raising this school, President Biden. So what happened in Sandy Hook? Okay, the CNN coverage. 4 years after the massacre, a newly rebuilt Sandy Hook Elementary opened to students, including fourth graders who were kindergartners during the bloodbath. Can you imagine those kids going back to that school? Columbine High School closed for the rest of the school year. Officials said that the attack damaged about 23,000 square feet of the school, left an estimated 900 to 1,000 bullet and shrapnel holes in the walls and ceilings. 4 months later, at the beginning of the new school year, most of the school reopened except the library, where most of the carnage ensued. It was demolished and replaced with a newly built school library called the Hope Library. We never did get, for my book club podcast release, the interview that I did about Columbine. Do you remember that? It stands out in my mind.
I remember very distinctly, but it's not. I have not found it in the archives. I will continue to look.
So get down to the attic, go to the basement, wherever where it might be.
Cobwebs in the hair.
I think we have one of those rented storage bins on the side of the highway with all of my tapes in it,
with the garage doors that go up. Yes.
TC, the reason I bring it up is I remember having a conversation, I think, with the author of that book about the number of people who just continue to show up at Columbine, who are curiosity seekers. Okay.
Sick.
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. What did they do in that case? Students returned to the campus 2 weeks after the massacre. The school's Building 12, where most of the victims were killed, was closed off behind emergency tape with its windows covered. A new building later replaced the temporary classrooms students had been using in the wake of the slaughter. So, different responses in different cases. I think in Uvalde, you raise it, you build a new school. Here's a scary thought. There's actually federal funding already set aside for these type of things, which is a recognition, I guess, that we know it's going to happen again.